One of the biggest developments, the 5th District Court of Appeals just denied an attempt by Casey's attorney to have her $500,000 bond lowered. Cindy and George Anthony, the missing 3-year-old's grandparents, were back at the sheriff's office today. Also, investigators were called out to an area near the Anthony's home. Chopper 2 was up over the scene as they looked into reports of a distinct smell in that area. Also, another jailhouse visit canceled. This time it was Casey putting a stop to a planned meeting with her parents. We have big coverage of this big story. We begin tonight with Bob Keeling live outside the sheriff's department with the very latest. And Bob, the Anthonys met with investigators, but they're still at odds over Casey's cell phone records?
Yeah, that's right, Martha. In fact, Cindy's new claim has investigators scratching their heads because she's now saying that her mother actually heard from Kaylee after June 16th, and that's the last time investigators say anyone saw or heard from the little girl. During a 2-hour meeting with investigators, Cindy Anthony says they spent a lot of time talking about Casey Anthony's cell phone records and erroneous information that they say has been leaked to the media.
Is there something specific? What's wrong?
Nope. Again, that's part of the investigation.
Anthony does claim that a relative heard from Kaylee after June 16th. That's important because that's the last day investigators say anyone saw or heard Kaylee.
I believe my mother, too, also heard from Kaylee during that time.
The Anthonys also tried to downplay Casey refusing to see them in jail on Sunday.
She's got people in her corner looking out for her best interests, and we have to be the one looking for Kaylee because someone has to do it.
This is the anthropology research facility, which most people call the body farm.
As WESH 2 first reported, detectives are now working with renowned forensic scientists at the University of Tennessee at a lab known as the body farm. Investigators hope to confirm through cutting-edge tests that the overwhelming odor in Casey Anthony's car is from human decomposition. Detectives were also visibly disappointed that for another day no results came back on DNA testing of hair and a stain found in Anthony's car trunk. It's still a matter of debate whether investigators will make those tests public when they do come back.
So, Bob, now that the courts have denied the appeal for a reduction in bond for a second time, what are Casey's options now?
Yeah, that was a really big blow, Martha, because what they were hoping to get from the 5th District Court of Appeals was an opinion so they could take that opinion and go to the Florida Supreme Court and appeal it there. But because all they got was another denial, it's not only strike 2, essentially, it's also strike 3.
All right, Bob Keeling reporting live on the very latest regarding this investigation.